Well, ladies and gents, Squid Game. Even though we're coming back with the second season, Netflix is reportedly trying to do an American remake. And they want David Fincher involved. Look. Why? What the hell? What on earth are you doing? Honestly, what on earth are you doing? Why? This is the dumbest shit I've read today. In fact, this is the dumbest shit I've read for a little while. Honestly, utterly ridiculous. This is a rumour. It has to be pointed out. From a fairly good source, though. But according to a new rumour, Netflix is looking to make an American remake. America! Of the South Korean drama Squid Game. A second season is already underway. But nah, mate, don't worry about it. Let's just get the American version out. Isn't it fascinating though? They're like, oh, it appears the streaming platform hopes to capitalise on the franchise's popularity. No, they want to cater to the lowest common denominator, a bunch of absolute morons that can't be bothered to read subtitles. God. Something that makes this news a little more exciting, this article, is like, oh, because they want David Fincher. I cannot give a shit whether they want David Fincher. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely ridiculous. This is what this is. So this comes to us from Jeff Snyder. It says, hot rumour, Netflix is courting David Fincher to produce and direct an American take on Squid Game. America! No idea whether he's engaging, but they want him to tackle this project badly, per multiple sources. Badly? Netflix, you're idiots. You have some of the best Korean, cinema, TV, whatever you want to call it, out there. And you're like, well, what we're going to do, we're going to water that down and make it America. No, this is terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. I can kind of see why to a certain degree. Squid Game debuted on Netflix in 2021, became an overnight success, reportedly garnering as many as 1.65 billion viewing hours in just 4 weeks to become their most watched series ever. It's a good show. It's really, really good. It's enjoyable. Well, as enjoyable as you can get, I guess. But like, it's good. Like, it's a great show. And it's interesting how it came to be as well, because the chap who wrote it had been trying to pitch it to people for years, and everyone just kept turning it down. And then Netflix came along. We're like, yeah, we'll do it. Why not? So reviews were overwhelmingly positive, with star Lee Jung-jae. He's going to be in The Acolyte. Star Wars The Acolyte. So as well as Squid Game's upcoming second season, Netflix is developing a reality series called Squid Game The Challenge, though that hasn't been without its fair share of controversies following allegations of contestants being treated poorly. I mean, that's kind of the game. It's the Squid Game, but whatever. It's hard to say whether, new ideas a Squid Game remake can bring to the table. They're like, we definitely trust Fincher. No. I don't care if he puts a fresh spin on the concept. You don't need to do this. You don't need America. You don't need an American remake this soon. This is almost as bad as Disney just doing live action versions of their animated films that they've only just released. This is ridiculous. You don't need an American version. Just get the plebs to actually read subtitles. Look, if you're one of these people going, oh, I don't want to read subtitles. What an arsehole, you're saying read subtitles. Shut up. I don't care. Alright? I don't care. Cry me a river. Squid Game is great. Koreans, you will absolutely lose stuff with the Hollywood version of this. You will absolutely lose the charm by making this Western. You absolutely will. A Western version of Squid Game will not be as good. I guarantee it. 100% guarantee it. Not only that, it'll probably cost more money. The beauty of what Netflix does with these South Korean cinema stuff, a lot of them are dirt cheap. Namely because labour over there is dirt cheap. But it doesn't matter. It's still cheap and you can produce amazing things. Everyone still gets paid. A Hollywood version of Squid Game is absolute nonsense. I hate this idea. And I don't care about David Fincher. Like, people are like, oh, well, David Fincher's done really good things. Sure. Fight Club, Seven, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Sure. You know, he worked on Mindhunter. Whatever. I still don't think it was a good fit for Squid Game. An American version of it. Awful. Awful. And also, why? Because you're undercutting yourself, Netflix. So, look at it from this perspective. The first one was a overnight success, right? So they prove instantly in that element 1.65 billion hours, wasn't it? 1.65 billion hours in 4 weeks. So you prove to yourself that people are happy to watch it, right? You're like, yeah, well, 1.65, yeah, cool, no worries. People don't care. People are happy to watch it. So that proof's there instantly. So much so that they're making a game show and a second season. And they're like, oh, I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to make a Western version of this. Why? The market has already told you that they are... This is the dumbest decision ever. Because the market has already told you that they are more than happy to watch the South Korean version. 1.65 billion hours in 4 weeks. The most watched season or series ever. And they're like, oh, we're just going to undercut ourselves by making a Western version. That's fine. No, it's a waste of money. God, someone needs to slap the CEO of Netflix around the face, because this is just nonsense. You're undercutting yourself. There's no market for it outside of idiots, because the bulk of the people watching it they've watched it. They're interested. They switched on. They don't care. It's the most watched. Oh, God. I know this has just descended into a rant, but I just don't get it. This is the dumbest shit I've read. I sincerely hope this is fake. Sincerely. Because this is dumb shit. Super, super dumb. What do you think, ladies and gents? Dumb? Fake? Real? Smart? Good choice. Let me know. I'd love to hear it down below. Debate away. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Give the video a like and a share. Thank you so much. Take care.